left field and a backflip amidst the flashing lights.
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Street in it, pair of chucks got my feet in it, whole pound, no 6 in it, bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it, KK got the whole place lit up, hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up, I know you sick, don't spit up, tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up, bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again, rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that whip that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you see them? Bang.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. We're joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams are sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Acuna digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Mieses is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
To the plate now, number 19. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. In time to boost, and there are 2 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Mountcastle has got it, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Now into the box, Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The shortstop, Ramon.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Adam Hall. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home. Urias stands at first with one out. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, and that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Mieses is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That is good.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Standing in now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's by him for strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. That swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Eddie Rosario. And it's fouled away. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 delivery. To short. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He swings and drives it to short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Plate now, Bryson Stott. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That evens it up 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. Pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And the Hall of Fame catcher, Gary Carter, hits next. First chance for him here with the man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. Simeon's off and running. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. Simeon on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. The 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
From the stretch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now to bat, Johan Mieses. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting down. The catcher is Blair.
Next up is Israel Pineda. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding himself.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Up next, Ramon Urias. He singled in his first AB. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He didn't look overly bold right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back to center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off. Pitch is popped up. Pineda has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball well outside. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for 2nd. And he'll make it to 2nd base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at 2nd base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
At the plate, George Brett. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. He couldn't get his hands through there. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped him up. Urias ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Adam Hall. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4. Still tied. It's 0-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Stepping in next, Marcus Semien worked a walk his first time up. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 6th home run on the season for him, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Juan Marichal will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Juan Marichal.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First offering. This pitch is popped up. Mountcastle and foul ground. And that will end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Halfway home now from Baltimore. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Chapman trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 13.
One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Bryson Stott, 2 away in the inning. And again, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Opposite field to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Now it'll be number 19, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 19.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Margot is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, George Brett. Swing and a liner. Margot finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-0 Oakland. In now for the O's, Johan Mieses. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bouncer up the middle. And there's one down now.
The catcher.
Next, it'll be Israel Pineda. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on it. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
In now, Ramon Urias. 0-1 the count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Back at the plate is Adam Paul. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a throw over.
Hey. Ball.
Sets the target low here, and it misses.
I got a
1
ball,
and 1.
1 strike.
Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eddie Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Marcus Semien will stand in yet again as we flash it back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work,
He might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Stewart is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
At the plate now, Gary Carter, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. As a look, now the pitch. Bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
he's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer him dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Another 2-2 offering.
We got 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
That misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the next at bat will be DJ Stewart, who went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next to hit, Manuel Margot flew out last time up. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 19, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. To take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Matt Chapman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch on its way. Out, nobody on. swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Standing in is the DH, Bryson Stott. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The plate now, Johan Mieses swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So next to bat will be Israel Pineda, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hit well on the ground to first. Brett is there for it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Mieses is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, George Brett.
Stepping in once again is George Brett. First offering.
Ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in next, Marcus Semien, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the A's 4 and the Orioles nothing. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ramon Urias. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
No,
Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, and it's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Adam Hall.
Ready now for Baltimore. Adam Hall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning when he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Oakland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Find a Blue earns the win, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-0. Brett Saberhagen twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 4-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-6. The Red Sox went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-5. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-2. The New York Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies. The Buccos allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-0.
downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Grayson Rodriguez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Urias ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man at the 6th spot can keep it going. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Into the box, number 19. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Mieses in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's Big Aaron Judge. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Now here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air out to center field. Margot is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. The A's strand 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Jesus Luzardo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, on now is Jesus Luzardo, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball. He reminds me of a former pitcher in the Oakland A's going back to the 70s and 80s, Vida Blue. This guy's not a very big guy, but man, he throws a good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour.
Leading off.
Good, hard curveball. His slider is getting better. His changeup is improving. Luzardo has a chance to be one of the top 5 left-handed starting pitchers in all of baseball.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
So now to the plate, Adam Hall. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The first baseman, Ryan.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. One and one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
He's got it. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Fouled off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wind up and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. And now Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I got the count.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swing and a liner. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Roll, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Luzardo has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1 the count now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simeon moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Simeon. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the pitch.
Ball.
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ground ball. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
At the plate, Bryson Stott. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Margot at second with two down. Well hit to right. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 19 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 1 and the A's nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Up top, it's 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well hit to right. But this will get into foul territory. 3 balls and a strike.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. To second base and handled for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way.
2-2 count.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To plate now, number 19. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. And now, Israel Pineda. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Israel.
First pitch on its way. As he takes a bold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
The count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Stepping in now, Adam Hall. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
2-1.
1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3. Ryan Mountcastle is on deck. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3. Orioles lead one. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. A dive, and he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Well, he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Riley is off at first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ball 3.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I got 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 out with a man at first. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate now is DJ Stewart, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Stewart playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next to stand in is Rio Ruiz, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Changeup, called strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, who collected a base hit his first time up. In there for strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Two out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball well outside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there, really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Jimmy Fox will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just keeping him close. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here comes the 1-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. Set. Here's the 3-2. Mountcastle is over to take a look.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here. Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Like clockwork, a 4-6 to 3 double play to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Wind up and the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Well, this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So now here is Johan Mieses. He flew out in his last debut. And now the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now back. The catcher, Israel Pineda.
Next to hit is Israel Pineda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Acuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. It's number 19, and set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 19.
First pitch of the AB now. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lined into left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. D.L. Hall will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, D.L. Hall.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
3-0 now. Riley takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up, Eddie Rosario. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat at strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, into the flag court, and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. Swing and left a fly ball to right center. Margot's on the move. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
1-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt.
0-2.
Six runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And after all of that, he's out at the plate. What a bizarre way to end the inning, but it will end nonetheless. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the A's 6 and the Orioles 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Urias. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ryan Mountcastle comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone where you're going to ground into a double play.
In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Fourth home run here in the early going. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. On, he pops it up. Riley has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Now another 1-2. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Even 1-1 count to Margot. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ruiz stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop of first saves and error as the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the A's 6 and the Orioles 3. Digging in will be number 19, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 19.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for Oakland.
Now the A's designated hitter, Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a misses. He was way in front of that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 91.
Next, it'll be Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. Skied into straightaway right. Mieses is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bryson Stott. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Luzardo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder, Johan.
Next, here is Johan Mieses. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Johan Mieses has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Mieses, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. So now into the box is Ramon Urias. No hits in 3 tries so far, and struck out once. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Now at the plate here is Adam Hall, who's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there at the knees, strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here.
Austin.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
First pitch on the way, fouled off. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Eddie Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. That's really been the key blow to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. It's 1-2. It's 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Pineda gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 6-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Mountcastle, and they could use a spark from him here.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Pitch number 100 on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will get foul for strike 2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 24.
Next to dig in, DJ Stewart.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. You try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now batting, center fielder, Maxwell.
Ready now is Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Now time is called. Both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit to short. He's right there. Throw on the first is going to be in time, and the Orioles threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Set to start the 9th in this one. Next, the dangerous power threat, Jimmy Fox. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's low. Nope, that's down.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice aim.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Raising fast, and he makes the diving catch. On the first, and they get the double play. The Oakland lineup turns over. One to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dennis Eckersley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 43, Dennis.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in is the outfielder, Johan Mieses. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-2.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. little dribbler up the first baseline. 0-2 once more. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Israel Pineda comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for you.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ramon Urias. Dumped to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Simeon's there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jesus Luzardo earns his first win of the season. Dennis Eckersley hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-6. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-3. The Rays beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. The Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. The San Diego Padres took down the visiting Braves 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later.